what's going on? What's happening? New year, same old black on black crime. Here in good old Charlotte, I think this was like 2 days ago, a juvenile got into an altercation at a group home with an adult. The juvenile wound up killing him. 21-year-old in North Charlotte, within the same week. You know what I'm saying? This past week, the new year, the first week, in the new year, a 21-year-old in North Charlotte wound up shooting into an ABC liquor store. Just yesterday, there was a triple shooting in Forest Park, which is located in Clayton County. You know, I don't want to get into the Atlanta politics, so I'm going to say in Metro Atlanta. They don't consider, the reason why I say that is because they don't consider, you know, Clayton County, you know what I'm saying, Forest Park, part of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So Metro Atlanta, this guy shoots two people, robs them of their car, or carjacks them, crashes the car that he carjacked, shoots a construction worker, shoots the construction worker, takes his car, crashed that, and crashed another car. And now he's in critical condition. And out of the 3 people that he shot, is 1 person is dead. And there's no telling how many more shootings and killings occurred within this week, whether you're dealing with the East Coast, West Coast, and just overall nationwide. And it's crazy because, you know, my audience will say, hey man, Langston, you just sounding redundant. All you do is talk about negativity. That's all you do. You know, black people have some, you know, black people as a whole, we're doing some positive things. We're not just, you know, about violence. And I get it. But let me tell you something. You may be talking about yourself. You may be speaking for yourself. You understand? I get that a lot in my comments that I do about, you know, videos, black people and violence and stuff like that. You know, you'll say, you know, like say for example, you'll say my daughter is not negative. She graduated at 12 years old in high school, and now she's going on to college at 13 years old. And yes, true indeed, that's a positive thing. But when I talk about black people, I'm talking about us as a collective, the vast majority of black people. And I'm really, you know, ashamed to say, but most little girls that's your daughter's age that graduated in high school at 12 years old, going on 13 and going to college, that's not the norm. And also on top of that, we have to look at personal interest when it comes to the vast majority of black people. And the majority of black people are not interested in anything positive. They're not. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's talk about something positive. You heard the thing about Cat Williams? Did you see, you know, him on Club Shay Shay? And he was talking about all of the, all of the comedians such as D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and Ricky Smiler. Did you hear what he said about Ludacris? This is what we want to talk about. This is what's so-called positive. Other than that, I'm not trying to be funny, but as a collective, black people don't have like personal interests, like something that really that means something besides the materialistic things. We all can agree that, you know, or talk about or relate to cars, clothes, money, and hoes. And that's real talk. This is what interests black people. Gossip. And if it's not gossip, it's, that's the same thing though. You know, such and such got shot. You know, such and such got killed. That's our interest. That's real talk. The minute I do the electric slide to the side and start talking about like what happened in Miami at the mall, did you hear about that? That's still hearsay though. You know what I'm saying? But at least it's a little bit different from the norm that we talk about. But watch this. Did you hear about what happened at the mall in Miami? They said that there was some aliens there. And I saw the footage. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I seen the footage of the aliens because there were shadows or whatever have you. I couldn't make out anything of that. But I saw that there was a strong police presence there over some teenagers with some sticks. That was the excuse. of them having a strong police presence there. I mean, it had to be about 50 to 100 cars. But see, when I talk about that, then black people want to say, oh man, here we go with this conspiracy theory thing. Man, this guy is cuckoo. Black people interests are not what you think they are. And this is what we have to understand. You have to be objective when referring to black people. Just because you're doing good, just because your circle is doing good, that doesn't mean the vast majority of people are doing good, or let alone have the same personal interest that you have. And that's real talk. I've been around black people enough to know that, seriously, a lot of us don't share the same interests, with the exception of what I just mentioned: materialistic shit, gossip, and ignorance. We can all collectively come together for that. And that's real talk. Like, what else do you want me to talk about? There's nothing going on as a collective. Hear what I'm saying? There's nothing going on positive in the black community right about now, let alone black people. We're doing fine. Watch this, and this is the problem. We're doing fine as individuals, but as a collective of people, as a community, as a race, we are doing extremely bad. It's so bad to the point where I don't really have anything to talk about that's positive. And watch this. Could you put in the comment section of this video, let me know what black people are doing as a whole that's positive? Besides what you're doing. Besides what's going on in your life. You could talk about that job that you just got a pay raise in. You could talk about the car, the brand new car that you got, but we're not talking about you per se. We're talking about black people as a collective. That's the problem. And I'm going to continue making these videos because black people continue giving me coonery buffoonery. New year, same old black on black crime bullshit. And that's real. That's real. Watch this. I could talk about my life, but a lot of people are not interested. They're not. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's interested in working out. Yeah, I just worked out shoulders and back. And I'm not talking about like your typical workout with shoulders. I'm talking about I hit my front delts, side and rear. I'm not talking about your typical back workout. I hit my traps, my lats, and my bottom back. I got on that T-row bar and got it in. I did a few pull-ups, muscle-ups, all of that. But when I start talking about stuff like that, black people not interested in that. I could talk about the food that I eat. I could talk about how beneficial it is for you to have, at this point in time, due to the season, for you to have the combination of vitamin D3, calcium, and magnesium, B12, vitamin C. I could go on with this. But black people are not interested in that. They're just not. What they're interested in, interested in is what Cat Williams was talking about. What Charleston White is talking about. Gossip. That's it. Who got poked in their booty hole? That's it. That's it. At this point in time, black people are so one-dimensional till it doesn't make any sense. And I see how some of you all get all in a hysteria because you think I'm talking about you per se. No. I don't know you. I don't know you, but I do know black people as a whole. Oh, you want to talk about Sexy Red? You know she's pregnant. You know she was driving. Last time I seen her on Instagram, they made a big thing about her driving 130 miles while she's pregnant. Or what about the latest Krishan, whatever her damn name is, Rock, and Blueface? This is what black people are interested in. And don't give me that bullshit like, oh, well, it's the ratchet ones, it's the niggas of our race. Nah, it be some middle class people too. Straight up, I'm not calling anyone out, but straight up, when I go, because I'm on the gram for a reason. I'm looking at ratchetness for a reason, because I gotta have something to talk about. And when I go to these different pages, that have the, your hip hop, this or that, or Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? Charlotte, LIT, they talk about, what's going on in Charlotte. When I go there, you know who I see liking this ratchet shit? It be people such as yourself. I see a few people that follow me or that I follow on the gram. Like it, like. And I'm like, damn, I thought y'all were like, on some intellectual shit. Why you liking this ratchet shit? Excuse me. And it's crazy. But most black people like the ratchet shit. Black people on some DL shit when it comes to ignorance. They try to act like they don't like it, but they do. They do. These reality TV shows, these songs that people make, it's not, they're not, the songs are not going number one, and these reality TV shows are not being number one on air because non-blacks are just looking at it. No. Black people looking at that shit too. And that's real talk. We participate in the fuckery. It's a shame that this man, Cat Williams, right now on Club Shay Shay, I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw clips because I can't look at people for that long. That's 3 hours, close to 3 hours. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I look at little clips and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's a shame that video, and I'm not saying he's not saying any truth. I'm just saying this is, what business is it, for real, seriously, what business is it for us to know that P. Diddy and all of these actors or performers or whatever you want to call them are getting poked up the booty hole? Are they giving blowjobs? Like, how does that make our lives any better? But apparently so, that it makes certain people's lives better because it's at right now 20 million views. 20 million views. This Cat Williams video has right now, and I'm pretty sure that by the end of the weekend it'll be at 30. That goes to show that our man. See, now you're gonna be like, man, you can't say that all black people were looking at that, they would serve people. Okay, cool. But for the black people that did look at him, that goes to show that our priorities are somewhere different. It is. That I know good and well, black people, typical black people do take care of their business. They have responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? They go to work, they take care of their children. But at the end of the day, let's just be real. They sit down and their form of entertainment is ignorance and stupidity. Because if it weren't, let's just be real, like, my channel would be doing pretty decent. But my channel's not gonna do decent. Why? Because black people don't like it when you put that mirror up and show them their true face. And that's real talk. You know how many arguments and disputes I've gotten into? Because people don't like to be G-checked, especially black people. You know how many family members that have disconnected or I haven't talked to in a long time because they know that when they talk to me, I'm a G-check your ass. And that's the problem. That's why I don't take it personally when you all make comments in the comment section of my videos. Because I know you just upset that I G-checked your ass. Not you per se, but someone like you. And you take shit personal because you think I'm talking about you. And maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe I am judging your character. I may not know you per se, but I know your character. And that's the problem. We are living in an era where black people are one-dimensional. Straight up. And I hate it. I said it in the past. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between black people and niggas. But you know what? That line, the fine line in between the two is becoming blurred. Straight up. Because I know some middle class folks. I know some high class folks that are just as much of a nigga as the low ones. And that's real shit. It ain't they got nigga like tendencies. No, they just straight up niggas in their own way. Our priorities are something totally different nowadays. And this is something that we all have to understand. And I understand it, I get it. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. This day and time, black people are not, so to speak, woke. They want to be rockabye baby on the treetop. They want to be put to sleep. Straight up. They don't even care about the lullaby that they're hearing. Because why would you rockabye baby on a treetop? And then when the bow breaks, the cradle will fall and down will go baby, cradle and all. Like, what the fuck? Straight up. But we don't care about the lyrics. Because it's nothing but entertainment, right? This is something this is a nursery rhyme that we give our children. But the nursery rhymes ain't no different from what? Rap lyrics. So we don't care if our rappers say, I'ma murder your son. I'ma R-word your daughters. We don't care about that because that ain't nothing but entertainment. But we are the only race of people that are entertained by that. And refuse to be entertained by the truth. Refuse to be entertained by someone such as myself and others talking about health and fitness. Something that's going to benefit you in life. Instead of you finding out who poking each other up the booty hole. And that's real. But I know in the near future, only a few black people will be on the surface of this planet. Because in the near future, you're going to have to be independent. You're going to have to live up to your fullest potential. Because, as the saying goes, only the strong will survive. And either you get it together now or you'll be forced to get it together later. Or it'll just be too late. Things are happening in, notice what I'm saying. You may say I'm cuckoo. Things are happening in and are on and around the planet. But we're so focused on social media, gossip, hearsay. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's back to, like, seriously, everybody celebrated the new year and it's back to the bullshit. Yo, let me tell you something. This is my word. For real. Real talk. I know some of you all, like, go to the gym. We're like this. No lie. I will tell you this. For some odd reason this year, I'm going to be on some body positivity shit because I don't want nobody flagging my channel. But for some odd reason, I don't know how to put it, larger people, you didn't include in your New Year's resolution going to the gym. This year, motherfuckers was just like, yo, I love myself. That's good. Stay that way. Stay that way. Cause I need to use that pec fly machine. I need to get over there and get my legs. You know what I'm saying? Get my legs right. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait until you get off of it, even though while you on your cell phone and all that shit. I'm glad I didn't have to experience that shit this year. Motherfuckers that never been to the gym and last year, you know what I'm saying, and to bring in 2023, the motherfuckers that said that was my New Year's resolution to lose weight, y'all didn't do it this year. I'm glad. Straight up. This past week, I was like, whoa, it's empty in here. You see, now, it gives opportunity for the real people, the people such as myself and others that get in that gym and put in that goddamn work. We don't have no interferences. We ain't got to wait in a waiting line like we did last year in 2023 at the gym for the pec fly machine. Y'all be liking y'all like particular machines and shit. You ain't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I saw 1 or 2 new faces, and they was on the damn, as usual, they be on the treadmills. I don't understand what it is with y'all with these treadmills. Straight up. If you ain't on the treadmill, you on the Stairmaster, go on at level 2. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I knew it though. I knew this is gonna be a new year, but and overall, black people is gonna be on the same bullshit that they've been on. And y'all always say, man, give black people a chance. We greater than this, that, blah, 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 blah. Hey, man, why y'all talking to me about it? Straight up. Y'all act like when I be talking about shit, y'all act like I make this shit up. Why don't y'all address the ignorant motherfuckers that make our race look bad? You're constantly telling me that I need to change my channel up and talk about something positive. But when I go to your channels, right? For one, some of you all ain't even subscribed to me. See, even the audacity to comment and tell me I need to change up my shit because I'm sounding redundant. But y'all not even subscribed to my channel. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is this. I don't see you putting your neck on the line for anyone, let alone black people, whether it's positive or negative. Because your channel is just straight up. When I go to your channel, it's blank. Ain't nothing on it. So I assume this. You just, you know what I'm saying, filled out the information, you know what I'm saying, to open up a channel so you could be able to look at videos and comment. That's it. You ain't into making videos. You're not into improving black people. If you have a word or something to say, apparently you're not strong enough or capable enough. Maybe you can't, you're not able to articulate words. Whatever meaning it is, I go to your channel, I don't see shit on your page. But you had the nerve to critique me. How about this? I said it in the last video. How about black people do positive shit and from that point on, all I have to talk about is positive shit. How about that? How about that? Straight up. And what I mean by positive shit, I don't want to hear about you open up a soul food chicken spot. I don't want to hear about you opening up a nail salon. I don't want to hear about you opening up a barber or a beauty salon. I want something different. Because that's the same old shit. It's just like rappers, you know what I'm saying? Black rappers, that is. It's just like black rappers, Thanksgiving they hand out turkeys, and for Christmas they hand out bikes. It's the same shit. You got a nerve to talk about me, but black people are one-dimensional and they do the same shit. And year in and year out. That's it. Y'all act like I'm narrating this shit, as if, I got some pull or something. I'm like making or forcing black people to be one-dimensional. No, I'm not. I'm just reporting the news. And when I start talking about positive stuff, y'all don't want to hear it. Yeah, if we're going to gossip, let's gossip about some shit that happened in Miami with the aliens. That's something different. Instead of, Krishan Rock, that baby looked like, I think they put the baby picture right beside Offset. Now Krishan Rock's baby is Offset's baby. Like, I can't make this shit up. Let's talk about aliens. I ain't talking about the so-called illegal ones. I'm talking about the ones that so-called up there. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what is in the deep blue sea, deep blue ocean. That they somewhere in Atlantic or the Pacific Ocean, they found something in the deep blue ocean. They can't go but so far in the deep blue ocean because water weighs tons. The further you go down, it compresses however far you go down, whatever you going down it compresses. It'll crush you. So they couldn't go but so far into the deep blue ocean, right? They found something down there. They never mentioned it, but they blew the shit up. Let's talk about something like that. But black people ain't interested in that shit. Because that's sci-fi to them. You know what I'm saying? When I start talking about aliens and beings up there or, beings down there in the deep blue ocean, man, you on that Black Panther shit? Man, I told that nigga, man, that nigga great. He talking about that Namor thing, you know what I'm saying? Them people down there, and black people, he be mad, he be looking at too much Black Panther too. And then when I talk about aliens up there, listen, black people get all hot and heated. Listen, all I know is I got King Jesus, that I don't need nobody else. So you don't think there's other intelligent life forms in our universe, in our galaxy? I'm going to tell you this here. If it ain't about Jesus, I don't want to hear it. But you listening to every fucking thing else. You listen to rap. You look at Love and Hip Hop. You be on a gram listening to all types of bullshit. You just looked at Cat Williams and excuse me, talking about people poking each other in the booty hole for 3 hours long. But all of a sudden I mentioned something opposite or different from that. You want to talk about if it ain't about Jesus, I don't want to hear it. All right, I'm out. Peace.